In America, everyone counts, and the 2020 census is how that great promise is kept. Respond today online, by phone, or by mail, and help inform hundreds of billions in funding for education, health programs, and more. Shape your future. Start at 2020census.gov.
Y'all, we could not end the show without last night's speech, which I thought was utterly hilarious. Did y'all see the crazy screaming Kimberly Guilfoyle? What has happened now, there's now what is called a Guilfoyle challenge, where people are literally out here repeating what she said at the end of her speech. Just go ahead and play the craziness.
It is a battle for the soul of America. Your choice is clear. Do you support the cancel culture, the cosmopolitan elites of Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, and Joe Biden, who blame America first? Do you think America is to blame? Or do you believe in American greatness? Believe in yourself, in President Trump, in individual and personal responsibility. They want to destroy this country and everything that we have fought for and hold dear. They want to steal your liberty, your freedom. They want to control what you see and think and believe so that they can control how you live. They want to enslave you to the weak, dependent, liberal, victim ideology to the point that you will not recognize this country or yourself. Stand for an American president who is fearless, who believes in you, and who loves this country and will fight for her. President Trump is the leader who will rebuild the promise of America and ensure that every citizen can realize their American dream. Ladies and gentlemen, leaders and fighters for freedom and liberty and the American dream, the best is yet to come.
Did anybody tell her it was an empty ass room? Like, she wasn't in the middle of an auditorium with 30,000 people screaming. The hell was she yelling for? Then again, she is dating Donald Trump Jr., who's Fredo. Oh, my goodness. The best is yet to come. And the best is yet to come, Kimberly, when we are going to hashtag fire Trump in November, which means we're going to fire you, fire Donald Trump Jr., fire Ivanka, fire Jared, fire that birther of Melania. All of y'all are going to go. But it will only happen if you register and you vote. Go to vote.org. Go to my iPad, please. Vote 69 days before Election Day. Go to vote.org to check your voter registration. Also, you can register to vote right there on the website. Takes less than 2 minutes to register. If you want to vote by mail, you can request your ballot right there as well. Get election reminders, pledge to register, check your polling place locator, and if you have not filled out your census form, folks, time is running out. Go back to it. You can go at the bottom right there. It says the 2020 census. Right there, or go to 2020census.gov, but you can fill out your census right there. Your information is protected. That's all you got to do. Folks, let's do our part. And again, Kimberly said the best is yet to come. Let's send these crazy nuts back to Florida. All right, folks, back to our Roland Mark Unfiltered video in just one moment.
As our community comes together to support the fight against racial injustice, I want to take a second to talk about one thing we can do to ensure our voices are heard. Not tomorrow, but now. Have your voices heard in terms of what kind of future we want by taking the 2020 census today at 2020census.gov? Now, folks, let me help you out. The census is a count of everyone living in the country. It happens once every 10 years. It is mandated by the U.S. Constitution. The thing that's important is that the census informs funding, billions of dollars, how they are spent, in our communities every single year. I grew up in Clinton Park in Houston, Texas, and we wanted new parks and roads and a senior citizen center. Well, the census helps inform all of that and where funding goes. It also determines how many seats your state will get in the U.S. House of Representatives. Young black men and young children of color are historically undercounted, which means a potential loss of funding for services that helps our community. Folks, we have the power to change that. We have the power to help determine where hundreds of billions in federal funding go each year for the next 10 years. Funding that can impact our community, our neighborhoods, and our families and friends. Folks, responses are 100% confidential and can't be shared with your landlord, law enforcement, or any government agency. So please take the 2020 census today. Shape your future. Start at 2020census.gov.